Make sure you're somewhere quiet before you dive in because Lisa Boothe, 40, just delivered a moment so bold and self-assured that even her toughest critics had nothing to add. This wasn't a wardrobe stunt. It was a statement. And by the final frame, you'll understand why the internet called it her most powerful reveal yet. It started as a standard lifestyle shoot clean studio. Neutral backdrop, subtle music. Lisa arrived in her usual no-nonsense mode. Notes in hand, hair loosely waved, a tailored blazer over a fitted dress. But the segment wasn't about politics or headlines. It was about showing the courage it takes to peel back the layers we wear for everyone else. When the cameras rolled, she took a breath, met the lens with that steady, unblinking confidence, and did something few public figures dare to do on purpose. She changed the narrative with deliberate calm. Lisa slipped the blazer from her shoulders and set it across a stool. The room fell into a respectful hush. Then she unzipped the dress, revealing a minimalist, sculpted two-piece, set structured, sleek. A perfect balance of athletic and elegant. No theatrics, no gasp chasing, just presence. She squared her stance, shoulders back, chin lifted, spine tautened. Let the silence say everything. The first photo was about posture. A side profile at golden hour lighting. The soft edge of a key light tracing the line from collarbone to waist. You could feel the discipline behind the momentarily alarms. Miles logged, reps counted, deadlines met. The second shot leaned into motion. Lisa pivoting mid-step, the fabric of a light wrap catching air, her expression relaxed and unguarded. This wasn't a pose, it was a release. Backstage, the crew quietly traded looks, equal parts OH and gratitude. One stylist whispered, "This is the difference between pretty pictures and purpose." The photographer adjusted the lens and kept the direction minimal. Breathe, hold, look past the lens. No heavy edits, no filters to blur reality. The point was clarity of body language, of message, of self. When the gallery dropped, comments flew in from every corner. Strength without shouting, confidence you can feel. I didn't know I needed this today. It wasn't about perfection. It was about permission to occupy space, to rewrite the rules, to be both composed and unapologetically visible. Even skeptics found themselves pausing on that third image. Lisa seated on a low bench. One knee drawn in, shoulders relaxed, eyes softened. The frame read like a final page in a chapter you didn't realize you were reading. Resolution. She spoke briefly between takes about why she did it now. Years of studio lights and back-to-back segments had trained her to armor up smart tailoring. Crisp lines, polished angles. Useful, yes. But armor gets heavy. You can't talk about owning your voice, she said, and still hide from your reflection. So she didn't. Instead, she let the camera witness what most of us keep tucked away. The quiet, resilient proof that confidence is a practice, not a pose. The most shared sequence came at the end. A minimalist set matte floor. Charcoal backdrop. One softbox overhead. Lisa stepped into the light with a silk robe draped open, then let it slide to her elbows. Not for shock, but for symbolism. She crossed one arm, placed the other hand at her waist, and stood there composed, grounded enough. The click of the shutter felt like a promise kept. What makes the series land isn't skin, it's intention. The angles honor posture. The styling celebrates shape without shouting. The lighting respects texture, skin, fabric, expression rather than erasing it. It's a masterclass in how taking off clothes can be less about removal and more about return. A return to clarity, to ownership, to ease, ... If this moved you, tap like. Share it with someone who needs a reminder to stand tall. And subscribe for more stories where confidence isn't stage. It's earned.